So I was on Twitter the other day and I came across a very interesting post. A guy asked ChatGPT, if you were Satan and you wanted to stop people from reaching their life's purpose, how would you do it? And here's what it said. If I were to adopt the perspective of Satan, traditionally depicted as a master of temptation and deception, here's how I might approach stopping someone from reaching their life's purpose. The first thing I would do is distract them. I'd flood their lives with endless trivialities, social media, entertainment, and an overload of information that keeps them busy but unproductive. The goal would be to make them feel important and busy while achieving little of substance. Number 2 is self-doubt. I'd whisper doubts into their ears, make them question their abilities, their worth, and the significance of their goals. Constant self-criticism would be my tool. I'd make sure that person never feels good enough or ever begins to achieve anything meaningful or begin to work on their goals. Number 3 is procrastination. I'd make procrastination appealing to them. I'd convince them that there's always more time, that they need to be perfect before starting, or that they can start tomorrow, which never comes. Number 4 would be comparative despair. I'd encourage constant comparison with others, especially through social media, where everyone seems to be doing better than them. This would breed envy, despair, and a sense of inadequacy, paralyzing them with the feeling that they're always behind in life. Number 5 would be overwhelming them. I would complicate their life path, present too many choices, too many opportunities that lead nowhere, confusing them about what their true purpose might be. And number 6 would be addiction. Whether to drugs, food, sex, or work, I would ensure that they develop habits that consume them, providing them temporary pleasure or escape, but ultimately draining them of their resources, health, and time. So in the description, I've written all these out if you want to read it for yourself at a later date, or even now. And if you feel like these things apply to you, or even if one of these things apply to you, consider this a wake-up call. Whether you're distracting yourselves constantly, or whether you feel like you have self-doubt, or you have addiction, or you always compare yourself, it's all a distraction. You are not designed to feel this way. Let's say if Satan is real, that means that what he's doing is distracting you. He's making you depressed, he's making you unhappy. So why do you keep doing these things? Why don't you start with baby steps? You don't have to start on, going 100 on day one. You can take it one day at a time. Maybe, let's say you're addicted to fast food. Why don't you eat it instead of 7 days a week? Why don't you eat it 5 days a week? Even 6 days a week. Why don't you start there? And then after a while, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and soon you have it once in a while. Or maybe you always, end up scrolling on your phone 24/7. So how about this? You don't scroll on your phone when you go to the bathroom, or when you brush your teeth, or whenever. You give yourself maybe 15 minutes a day where you don't scroll on your phone, But yeah, please use this as a wake-up call because you're still young, you still have time, You have to find your life's purpose. Anyways, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.